Tomorrow will be May 1st, which is a Monday, and we have this week only, essentially, to get Alex Jager's car together. His engine took a little while at the machine shop they had sent it to. That happens. Machine shops take a while. And so that's going to leave us kind of scrambling to get the engine back in the car, verify that the new braking system and pedal scenario all works, tuned, upgraded turbos. We can't just throw this engine in. It does have cams and other upgrades, so we are going to have to tune it. Jason from Link ECU said that he's going to be able to help us with that. We also have Mike Powers S15 here. This car is about ready to go though. We already did some re-prep work on it. Other than a quick wipe down and nut and bolt check, Mike's car is ready to go. There's an E36 M3 rally car. All fresh, got some fresh paint on a couple panels. So yeah, this is Alex's car. Now this would make a lot of people really nervous if they saw their car looking like this right before, 1 week before it has to drive to Atlanta. So we're gonna start kind of laying things out on a table, anticipating the engine arriving Tuesday, I hope. Really hope it arrives Tuesday. So if that's the case, then we'll be able to start dressing it and get it in the car right away. So wish us luck there. You won't see this video till after Atlanta probably, but still, wish us luck. Alex's new turbos. One of the things that we are upgrading on it is turbochargers, along with the fresh engine. He's going from a G25 550 turbo to a G25 660.
What are you doing, Brian?
I am touching up the engine bay where it got super heated. You have like a turbo manifold here, and while it does discolor, this stuff is pretty stout in that it doesn't peel or anything like regular paint would. Just a little discoloration. Thank you. Thank you.
Stick it on the can.
They have a light guy. The GoPro on the can.
Chris's key grip.
No, put the magnetic light on the can.
That's nice. When this stuff cures, it almost looks like powder coat.
It does, and it's as strong as powder coat as far as I'm concerned. Stuff's pretty awesome. It is Friday. Car's supposed to leave on Monday still. No engine. Still no engine. We do have an engine coming though. We got the Lariatech Dual Master booster delete in here. Put some fluid in it. Very exciting. Very exciting delivery. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Long journey?
Huh?
Long journey?
Oh, it was 7 hours.
7 hours, not
Maybe
bad.
like 10 hours plus breaks and delivery. I mean, putting gas and in traffic.
Okay, not bad then. Not bad.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead on down a little bit. Yep. Yep.
6 inches.
Yeah, and just drag it towards the back. Well, here it is. This is what we've been waiting on. Built VR38. Time to dress it up. The real power right here.
Yep, that looks good.
Yep, put that thing wherever you want.
East.
Lower the grade.
East, just down.
East.
East.
We're going down. I listen to that
Literally
one.
towards me, east.
I listen to this one, not that one.
Okay, come down. Where's the down button?
I'm scared.
It's so smooth.
Isn't it? A little bit more?
Just gotta have the finesse. You gotta feather the button.
Feather the
You gotta
button.
feather the button.
I have no feathers for this button. Coming down?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, no.
You go down a touch.
Nice.
After we got the engine bolted in the car last night, we called in the evening. Back in here today, Saturday. Hooking everything up. We got the wiring harness here that Brian Hartsock made us, getting tethered and located. Oil lines hooked up, fuel lines hooked up. Some accessories on the engine that you have to do while it's in the car. Some sneaky oil line there. Next up here is going to be the turbos going on, I think, and then the downpipes. Got the turbos on. Alex bolted the new Garrett wastegates on, which look really nice, by the way. Downpipes on, exhaust on, transmission in. Hooking up some power wires and a couple oil lines down here off the dry sump pump. Alex bleeding some brakes.
Dude, when's Atlanta, dude?
I think Atlanta's in a month. We got a month.
I wish.
Yeah.
I might be a little late.
We might be a little late.
Just in time for New Jersey, though.
Yeah, well.
Home track.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start this thing up. We have PDM problems, PDM configuration problems or something of that nature, but we bypassed that. Had a little fuel leak, fixed that. We should put some coolant in it. We should key on the water pump.
Nodding his head in the background.
We should put some water in it, turn the water pump on, cycle some water in it before we try and start it. Even though I feel confident it'll fire.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, as long as you do.
Crank sensor is plugged in.
Cam sensors are plugged in?
Cam sensors are plugged in. Everything's clear.
Dude, I could tell you if it's plugged in because it'll read RPM.
Belt's on.
If it doesn't read any RPM, then we know it's not reading a cam sensor.
Yeah, let's just get it to fire up and then we'll shut it down. Before we break the engine in, I would really like to verify the timing.
Yeah.
I was trying to find my timing stock thing. Can't find it, but figure something out. So let's fire.
How quickly you want me to shut it off?
Well, yeah, a few seconds.
Okay. If it does start?
Sure.
Immediately red line.
fire, as you can see. But before we break it in, I want to sync the timing, and in order to do that I need to find true top dead center. The engine no longer has a timing pointer, or never had one, I'm not sure, but last year or 2 years ago when we did this, I made a piston stop out of a spark plug. I can't find that piston stop that I made, so I'm making another one here. Basically I gutted a spark plug of its porcelain and electrode, which leaves me with this hollowed out spark plug. VR38s along with VQ37 VHRs use a smaller than standard. So what I'm going to do is drill and tap the end of this to put this socket cap bolt in, and that is what's going to stop the piston from moving up and down. I got that part drilled and tapped, and then the bolt I'm threading in, I have to turn the OD of the head down, make this thing a little bit smaller to fit into the spark plug hole. I've got that piston stop down in the #1 cylinder, and I am now rotating the engine over fully one direction. We hit a positive stop at 19 degrees. Now I'm going to spin the engine over the opposite direction, see what it hits there, and I'll make note of that. And then we're going to split that difference.
It's like you said, it's basically identical to the M-Cell.
340 on the money. Alright, so I turn the engine one way, 19 degrees, turn it the other way, 340 degrees. That's 359 degrees. I was like, wow, that's crazy. This thing's only, that would mean the timing pointer is only out half a degree, which is just surprising. I thought it would be out more, considering it's just a piece of welding wire that I stuck back on the engine. So, I tried it again after moving the piston stop out a little more, got the same number, 359 degrees. Obviously, that's not going to change anything. I just wanted to try something different. And so, right, our timing pointer is only off half a degree, which would be negative half of a degree. So, that's it. Little tiny tweak, and we're in business.
Power's off. I can turn it off. What? Power's off.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Power's off.
We're gonna need that.
Alright, first start. Here we go, guys.
First start, let's hope it. Fingers crossed. What are we doing, Brian? We're breaking his engine in. We're breaking it in. Breaking it in.
Breaking it in. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Under here?
Yeah.
Is that what leaking?
Right there.
You
I don't
hear?
think the exhaust is on all the way. Successful engine break-in, and we are changing, not changing, but just inspecting the return filter on the dry sump tank. So oil comes out of the engine and into a mesh filter that goes here, and that's basically just to catch anything from going back into the tank and then back into the engine. Gives you an idea of what sort of debris might be coming out of your engine. In this case, nothing to worry about. Let me see that thing. Let me see that thing.
Pretty
Look at
clean.
that. Look at that. It's beautiful.
B-E-A. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Are we gonna go to the lab?
Yeah, and then you want to drive around the building real quick, adjust the brakes and shit. That's fine. Make sure it goes in all the gears. We haven't adjusted that gearbox either.
That was
Hold on, push.
Pull it. Pull it.
Nice.
What are you doing to it? We're like seating in the rings while Jason cleans up the existing tune. So we're having a couple minor issues on the dyno. Only made like 1.5 pulls. There was a lot of load. I thought it was dyno settings, but it turns out we're just like way over geared. I don't use the dyno a lot myself, so a little bit of growing pains there. And then something with the O2 sensors. We swapped the O2 sensors out also, and we're going to get back to making pulls here in a second. All right, a mostly successful dyno session. Successful in that the car runs well. We were having some issues with the dyno hardware, but we still got it through. Thank you so much to Jason from Link ECU for sticking it out with us here. I'm sure he wanted to relax on a Sunday night, but always there for us, and really good at supporting his product and helping us out. The car ended up making 740 horsepower on the Heartbreaker dyno, and that's plenty of power. That's at only 17 psi. Dyno jet number for that was like 840. So 840 horsepower, pretty good. Car made 600 on our dyno the previous 2 seasons. So with the bigger turbos going from G25 550s to G25 660s, and the built engine with Tomei 272s in it, it picked up a bunch of power with a 5 psi boost increase. That's it. So wastegates were set to 12 psi, which is all we ever used to run. And with only 5 psi boost increase, these turbos, bam, right into their sweet spot. At least the beginning of the sweet spot for these turbos, at least. I bet they'll make a lot more jam if we want them to. But with a little 255 size tire, that's plenty of power. So for now, we are just putting the car back together, like literally putting body panels on it, and front sway bar back on, zip tying stuff back up. It's definitely gonna go arrive in Atlanta, not completely, 100% dialed as far as its assembly goes, but everything will be there, and we're gonna be able to deliver him a good working vehicle. Really want to thank Chris Nasvadarani and Marco Garza, who work here with me and are really soldiers, man, putting in time to help us get this thing done and at the track. Thank you guys. Yeah, so let's put this car together.
Jaden coming down the hill, Alex Jager, both of them on throttle. Jaden, got all the red lights around.
You know, besides that, Brian and the whole team at MA-Motorsports, a week ago today, the car was a shell. It didn't have a motor, it didn't have anything, it was completely bare. We got no practice, we got nothing. We didn't even drive the car for the first time until we pulled it on the track here this event. So to be able to have a car that ran flawlessly from start to finish, I cannot thank Brian, our partners, my crew, James, Ryan, my spotter, my fiance Shayna, Brandon Gardner for helping her up there. You know, everyone really showed up to this event, and I could not be more thankful to be up here, you know. Had a great group of people.
See you at E-Town, baby. Alex Jager.
So yeah, overall a pretty damn successful weekend. Alex's car rips. Since Atlanta, he's done some testing. He's on his way to Grid Life now, and there's a couple more updates still to do to the car. I'd really like to do a video, like a rundown of the whole vehicle. I think that would be really cool. Otherwise, stay tuned to our channel for other videos on other cool stuff. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next video. Thank you.